I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Hey, where'd you go, man? You're acting like really sketchy right now. I don't.
Just the two of us. I will hold you close.
I ain't paying you to be Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers. And then kids come around and see us dressed up in the same shit. You're gonna ruin the whole effect.
Did you really think that Allison was going to be with you? But you never.
Michael gets the key and he's trying to open it. He's like, fuck, that's the wrong key. It's like, fuck. And they're like, open up. And it was the perfect time. And the doors, they banging on the door. You might hate H2O, but you got to respect this scene, bro. They're banging on the door, boom, boom, boom. And like I said, H2O, that was my era, bro. That's when Michael Myers, one of the first ones I kind of seen for real. But they're banging on the door. And then Michael's like, it's so crazy. He opens the gate, and it's the way he pulled the gate, and he just rushes. Like, it was almost like how he just dived in the front of the door. Like, it was almost like he was willing to, like, pull himself from the gate and snatch one of them. But they moved so luckily, and it was just like, oh my God, when Michael and her face go into, like, that circle of a window, and they look at each other. Now, I'm not going to lie. We know, this is one thing I will say. We know that it's like, okay, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. It was not the blackest eyes. It was not the fucking devil's eyes in that scene. It wasn't. I'm sorry. It wasn't. As much as I love H2O, it was not the fucking blackest eyes. It wasn't the devil's eyes. It was Chris Duran, bro. That's what kind of pulled away from that scene, because it's like, now look, imagine that scene. Picture it in your head, guys. I'm going to kind of talk about another scene. If Lori would have came up to this window fishbowl and she seen Michael, and he's like, and to top that shit off, he does the head tilt. He does the head tilt like this. Imagine if those were blacked out. Oh my God. Like, it would have just been so crazy. But they wasn't. So, yeah, that's a great scene. Now, another scene I want to talk about is a scene that is very crazy, and you guys might not, agree, but the scene with Oscar and Halloween 2018. Now, look, when I first, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but when I first heard about Halloween coming back out again after the Rob Zombie, I wasn't like, I was happy, like, holy shit, Michael Myers is coming back. I didn't know no David Gordon Green or nothing like that. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that, but bro, it was the days. I'm looking on my phone, like, I'm looking on my phone on Google, like, who's going to be playing who. And I remember they revealed that Judy Greer was going to play Laurie Strode's daughter. I'm like, bro, who are these new people? I remember they had, like, I remember just seeing her name on social media as Karen Strode, I want to say. Yeah, Karen Strode. And I just remember just seeing a reveal of her being Laurie's daughter. I'm like, damn, she's going to have daughters? All right. Like, I just didn't know how I felt, when I first seen, like, when I first kind of got the news and stuff. But when that trailer came out, bro, and the way Michael just looked, it was like, it was bone chilling, bro. Like, it was literally bone chilling, because I was in school when Halloween Rob Zombie came out. I was in school, so I was just like, bro, I love, like I said, I enjoyed 2007. I didn't like 2, but when 2018 came out, it was more of like, damn, like, this is different. Like, Jamie Lee Curtis is in this. I wanted, like, look, when I first seen it, y'all, I thought it was like a remake type thing. Like when I first heard the news, I'm like, oh, they're gonna do this remake shit. They're about to do this remake. And I'm like, nah, this can't be it. This cannot be a remake. No, don't do a remake. But once we got the trailer, hey, you guys, funny thing I want to say. When they showed that shot of James Jude Courtney, they showed the shot of him like in Smith's Grove. You had the ball cut with the gray. I'm like, that ain't fucking Nick Castle, man. Like, I'm like, that's not Nick Castle, bro. Like, but, as we, kind of started looking into it, we found out it was James Jude. It was someone new and stuff like that. And, man, I'm so happy that James Jude Courtney portrayed Michael. But, okay, this is when I found out that we had a Halloween movie on our hands. Every time. I just posted this on Instagram. But this is when I knew we had a Halloween movie on our hands. I'm going to get to the chat, guys. When Oscar's on that grass, and it kind of, like, we kind of get this vibe. It's Halloween night without even saying it, Even when you're seeing Allison, Dave, and Vicky, you see them, they're walking down the street like PJ and Annie and Lori replicating. It's just the guy instead. He plays a little prank with the pumpkin, set the firecracker off. I'm like, ooh, I like that. But I'm okay. Anybody can do that. I want something to alert me to know that this is a real Halloween fucking movie. This is Michael Myers. This is the real deal. This is not no shit that's just put together. This scene right here for me is what told me that Michael Myers is back in full effect. Full effect. When Oscar's like, all right, Mr. Elroy. I know he's like, you ever loved the girl and you just couldn't have her. I'm like, okay, that was a little cringe. All right, cool. I'm in the theaters now. This is my first time watching you all, and I'm like, this is a little cringe. And he's like, I'm sorry I'm on your line, Mr. Elroy. I'm sorry. And bro, when the fucking lights cut off and then Michael ends up right there, and the way Oscar just looks at him, he's like, what's up? Like, bro, that was the realest what's up I heard in horror. I don't care what nobody's saying. You cannot change my mind. That was one of the realest, like, oh, shit, that ain't Mr. Elroy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I got off that when it's like, that ain't Mr. Elroy. That's just a motherfucker that's not obviously a regular person. And it was I promise you guys, it's on my Instagram. Go back and look at that scene when Oscar looks at Mike and he's like, what's up? Like, he's like, damn, bro, this is not, what the hell was I just, like, all that alcoholic shit, kissing Andy Matichak and, I'm just getting chubbed out Allison and all that, whatever the hell he was saying, just trying to slip a kiss in. He woke up real quick from that fucking that tipsy feel when he seen Michael. And look, this what made me love it. When the lights went off and then they came back on and Michael does the swipe and he cuts him, right? He's like, oh my God, Allison. The way Michael fucking walks across that backyard is when I knew this shit. In the theater, I remember just like doing like this. Like, oh, I got the chills, bro. Like, I remember doing that in the theater. Like, I have the fucking chills. And then it was like chills on chills because, and didn't make it better when the Shape Stalks Allison theme kicked up. But, and look, like I said, it's the nerd in me. The way Michael flipped the knife, the way, if you peep in that scene, Michael flips the knife because it was like, okay, they zoom in on his like bottom half of his body and they show Michael like, I'll never do that shit because I'll end up poking myself. But he like flips the knife forward, like to that little stiff angle where he has the knife by his waist. I'm like, oh shit. And the music is playing, his head is up the par, his shoulders, he's like walking like a robot. And Oscar's like, Allison, oh my God. And the way he just stabs his ass, I'm like, it's like Bob reversed. It is like Bob reversed, bro. I'm like, what the hell? Like, and then that and then the fucking Allison theme kicks up. She starts screaming, and it kind of is like 78 bunched into one scene. You got Allison running across the street, knocking at the neighbor's door. She's screaming, leaves are blowing. That's how I wish the final act would have played out and ends, but we didn't get it. That's when I knew we had a Halloween movie. That's when I knew these motherfuckers know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, bro. And I'm like, yes, Halloween fucking 2018. Kim said The Walking makes them scarier. I agree. The Walking does. Michael, can you picture Michael running in some tight ass coveralls? Russell said whoever was playing Jamie Lloyd, whether it was Daniel Harris or whoever Michael Myers was, in the end of that person. Hey, Russell's funny as hell. Million said Michael, and down those steps after Lauren 78, he always was quick in the OG. H2 was where he was slow and robotic. I mean, I want to call him quick in 78 because Laurie got him through on his ass. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That ain't quick to me. I mean, it was. I see what you mean. You might be going off the step scene, Million. Because you said Michael down those steps. Yeah, like, I see what you mean. He's kind of like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like down the stairs. I seen that. But, like, outside, though, like him walking, he was still slow. I'm not going to say I'm fast, but I would have dipped on Michael Myers, bro. You can't run. You're walking slow as hell, bro. I'm about to run, hop some gates, hit a cut, go through an alley, go downstairs, go in a sewer, all type of shit. Well, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Sebastian? Internet's the only problem I had with H2O that it wasn't in Haddonfield. Yes, that is another thing I did not enjoy. I don't see too many people touch on this, but yes, it's not in Haddonfield. And I mean, it felt screamy. I'm gonna be honest. H2O just felt a little screamy. You know, Kevin Williamson actually had parts in that, but I mean, I liked it. H2O is one of my favorites, but I do understand why people have their bads about it, you know. But it's not the worst. Crystal saying the scene that gets me is when Michael comes down from the ceiling when Laura is walking down the hallway with the white curtains that was filmed in the same place Scream 3 was. Yes, it was. See, people don't even know that. And I actually found that out through a Scream. It was a documentary, like some type of documentary. And yes, they shared that same mansion. Yes, it was a mansion with Scream 3. So yeah, Kevin Williamson, man, that's the power of them just kind of connecting with Halloween and everything. But yes, look, what's crazy is, like I said, Chris Duran, for him to actually do that, I really want to talk to him and say, like, hey, bro, like, okay, I heard that you said, you know, before that, they stuffed you. They asked, could you fucking get up in the pipes? How did you do that? Like, I have to ask him, like, how did you do that, bro? That's a whole ceiling. Like, I know you're not on no Sylvester Stallone shit. You're just holding yourself on some Rambo shit on the ceiling, and you lowered yourself down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Little Joy said, I will argue 4. He was killing whole police stations and ripping heads off. 5 was also brutal, and they had deleted SWAT scenes. And 5 sadly never came out. One other thing I want to talk about, I love Joy for bringing this up, is Halloween 4, bro. Kathleen Kimon's death scene. I love that scene with Halloween 4. Like, bro, when that scene, okay, when he's in a rocking chair and she thinks that it's the cop or whatever, and she's about to give him coffee, the way that look, it's always the mask in the lower Halloween films, the ones that kind of fall short. Like, I just wish back in the the day when Halloween was going on, that someone just had love for the damn mask, bro. At one time, the fucking mask was pink. The mask was pink because they were lazy. They said their excuse that it was 3 a.m. and they didn't see the difference in the color. Bro, that hair was blonde as hell and a pink face in the school. Like, I mean, I understand, it was back in the day. I'm just saying, like, imagine, just not even that scene. I'm not even finna just talk about that scene, but imagine if that scene was a 78 mask, bro. Like, I always think about that. Like, he's in the rocking chair and he gets up with the... Man, I love fucking Halloween 4. That is one of my favorites. I'm going to the grave with that movie. Like, that, I think, look, besides Halloween 1, I said 1. How the fuck did you say 1? You stupid. Look, Halloween 1978, besides Halloween 1978, right? I feel the Halloween that I've watched the most before the trilogy. This is before the trilogy. This is before 2018. This is before it kills. This is before it ends. The Halloween I've watched the most, besides 78, is Halloween 4. That was the one I kept in the VCR. Besides, if 78 wasn't in my VCR, it was Halloween 4, bro. And I knew that mask wasn't right when I was younger. I just knew it. I just looking at it right now, I'm like, fuck, it's terrible. But I knew it wasn't right, but you have to love the story. All the way from the drugstore with Jamie trying to get her costume, all the way to Rachel, all the way to the end in the final act, to the scenes, to the development, to the realisticness. Halloween 4 is such a great Halloween film. Like, okay, this is why I'm so big on Danielle Harris coming back to the series. Now, it's more like, I love Danielle Harris. She's a sweetheart. I got to meet her before, and she's a great actress. But I feel like more of the reason I would like to be of a continuance for Halloween 4 is because of the story, bro. Like, that story was fucking crazy. Even when, Jamie is trick-or-treating. I love that scene. She's like, whoever you are, I have a big dog with me and he bites. Like, dark as hell at night. The alley has fog going through it. You just hear kids running with their trick-or-treat bags. You can hear the candy shaking in the bag. It was just a scary time to be a victim of Michael's, bro. But I just loved that scene where Kathleen come out, back to it, like, because Joy just brought 4 up, where he gets up. That's how he gets up with the shotgun. And she's like, what the fuck? And it's how he turns around and he looks like, yeah, your ass is done. And he shoves the shotgun. Bro, that's probably one of the most brutal deaths in Halloween. Comment down below. Seriously, do you guys agree? Was Kathleen Kamon's death in Halloween 4 one? Do you think it's one of the top most brutal deaths in Halloween, the whole franchise, bro? Did you see the way he pinned her ass on the wall? Right, like, he literally pinned her on the wall with a shotgun, and she busts through the wall, and she's just hanging up there, bro. Like, you gotta love that scene. You gotta love it. You gotta love that scene. That scene is truly iconic, and I'm glad Joy brought that. I was gonna bring that up because it's one of my favorite scenes, but we're gonna actually, our next one's gonna be another Halloween 4 one. Let me get to the chat, man. I feel like, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm kind of behind. Man, welcome. Like I said, you guys wanted Welcome to Haddonfield come back. And it's here, and I see why you wanted to come back, man. So much love on this podcast. And like I said, it's here to stay, man. I appreciate you guys. It's crazy that look, what shocks me is how many people like Michael Myers, bro. And I'm so happy I can be the one to just keep carrying on the Halloween legacy while it's kind of dead right now. And people kind of pulled away from it. I told you guys, like, it's my favorite fucking movie of all time, bro. It's like I will never get tired of Halloween. My favorite franchise. 78 is my favorite movie, but it's like I'll never get tired of talking about Michael Myers. You know, even when it's old, it's always something to talk about with Halloween when you love it as much as I do. That's how I feel. I feel like as much, as much as I love Halloween, I will forever be able to talk about this. I will never be tired of talking about Halloween. It's always theories going on. It's always possibilities. It's always what ifs. It's always what if in this scene. You know, that's why I'm like I love it, man. Seriously. Hey, I got a million. Charlie, Michael Myers is outside. Stay with the little girl, please. I got a million. What's happening, Haddonfield? I'm here so you can start the show. Hello, what I miss, B? Hey, we're knee deep in some greatest moments of Halloween. What's up, Haddonfield? What's up, Byron? Byron says, Allison and knew Michael. Did Michael pass on his darkness from Corey to Allison? Did evil change shape and pass on to Allison? I would not like that, but I mean, at this point, anything's possible, but I will not enjoy that, man. I feel like you're gonna just keep throwing the evilness around. What's up, my guy Terry? Man, Terry said, smash a like button like you smacking a 10 seconds. White Castle cheese buggers. We got my guy Mr. Honor Roll himself with a super chat. Sorry that I'm just not against this, but like I said, you guys, the chat is flooded and I'm loving it. But if you got something you really want to get out, definitely send a super chat. You can see it could be as low as $1.99. But I appreciate it, you guys. Just rocking out tonight. I also appreciate my guy, Mr. Honor Roll himself, Sir James Brown. So the assistant gave him the keys on set, LOL. Now, I need to ask, is my guy, Sir James, messing with me, or is he, just being honest? Because I know you're out there in Cali, you know your shit, bro. So are you serious? Let me know, man. I appreciate the super chat. But you guys, to kind of get you pumped in the chat, man, you know what has to happen. We haven't did this in a while. Here we go, guys. We got the famous super chat video.
Was it the sister's name? Judith.
Next day, I asked, the next day, the motherfucker was dead. What the hell? Oh my God.
What was the word?
Yeah. What the hell?
Michael.
Oh my God.
Got him! Got him!
Damn!
That is for my guy, Sir James, Mr. Honor Roll himself, and for those wonderful people in the chat. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But I want to kind of plug something in right now before we get back into the chat. You guys, June 13th. Wait, is it June 13th? Or let me make sure, man. Let me make sure I don't want to be saying anything wrong. Let me see. I don't want to say it's June 8th. All right, yeah, we're right. So June 8th, guys. June 8th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have Nurse Deb herself coming to Haddonfield to kick it with us, you guys. I've talked to her. She's super hyped. And I posted it on my story a couple days ago. She told you guys to watch Halloween Ends before the stream. It's going to be a fun one. Michelle Dawson herself, she is ready to come to Haddonfield with the podcast. She's seen the podcast and she's ready, man. It's going to be fun. Get your questions ready for Halloween Ends and for Michelle Dawson. And it's going to be fun. And also, you guys, we have another goofy music that plays with the two cops. Man, that was some damn clown music. The damn squeaks. It was like, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, Mario. Michael Myers is a way of life. Look, I knew Kim was coming. Yeah, that's right. Michael's a way of life. Hassan said, what's up, Brandon and the Scary family? What's up, Hassan? What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Crystal said, I will never get tired of Halloween, Michael Myers, HHN, horror movies, etc. It all lives rent free in my head. So look, let me tell you something, Crystal. Everything you just named is I like scary. Seriously, horror nights, Halloween, horror movies, etc. So I just want to welcome you here, man, and as a a member of the I Like Scary family, and we're happy to have you, Crystal. We're happy to have you, man. We got all those things here. We all love those things. So welcome. The horror always says six. The horror always says six curse to killing the nurses in the hospital scene is scary as fuck. Hey, let me tell you something about that scene. Look, Halloween 6, right? I don't enjoy it off of the thorn. I'm not a fan. Look, we got Halloween fans out here. It's so many. That's what I'm saying. It's so many categories of Halloween. You got the thorn. You got the Corey Cunningham shit. You got the sibling stuff. You got the non-sibling thing, and you got all this crazy shit, right? But one thing that I don't enjoy too much is the Halloween 6 thorn thing. I just really don't enjoy it, man. It's almost to the point where with this film, it was too all over the place. First off, that was not Danielle Harris, but I understand, but it was just almost, I don't want to kind of get into that, but it was some cool shots of Michael in there, man. It was some cool shots. That boy, he was a little different, but man, that nurse, I'm so, amazed that you said it was scary because, yes, bro, that's how I felt growing up watching that scene. And that big ass knife, bro, like, I remember as a kid wondering, like, okay, why was that knife that damn big? It was like a machete. I know you're not cutting no human open with that knife in no operation room, whatever room that was. Anyways, when Michael is like just mangling them, to me, that's like similar to the Halloween kill scene. Like that scene, I think the most brutalest scenes in the Halloween franchise, most brutal, has to be the Halloween kills firefighter scene in that Halloween 6 scene, bro. That's one of the most brutal. Those two are some of the most brutal. I'm going to say some of them because there's more out there, but those scenes stick out to me, bro. Like, Michael was just like, he let loose. I feel like it was like he was letting anger out, bro. Like, he was really letting anger out. Donnie said, "What's up, Brandino? Sorry to be tardy to the party, man. You're just on time, Donnie. No worries, bro. We're chilling out." So something else I want to get to. I'm going to kind of pop back in the chat, you guys. Kind of getting a rhythm, going back and forth with the chat. But Halloween 4, we're going to jump back to Halloween 4, another scene. That's crazy. When when Rachel, which I love Rachel, you guys. I'm team Rachel. I don't know about you guys or, besides Laurie Strode, I am team Rachel. I love Danielle Harris too, but I love Rachel, man. I think she does not get enough love. She does not get enough love as a character. I'm sorry. I feel like people are starting to come around away now. But man, I remember people used to just look over Rachel. But that scene where she takes Jamie and they go upstairs in like this attic-like room, that scene. This is another thing I posted on IG. I've been posting Halloween scenes lately because I've been just thinking about this franchise and just, rewatching things. But, man, that scene where they're going upstairs to this little attic-like room and they're moving shit and they're throwing everything down the stairs to kind of barricade Michael downstairs. And he wants them so bad. He's climbing over shit. And it's just one of the most realest scenes. It's one of the most realest scenes in just Halloween. Seriously, like I remember as a kid, bro, seeing that scene where she gets the suitcase and she busts the window and she's like, "Get on my back, Jamie. Come on, get on my back." And I'm like, oh my God, this shit is real. They're gonna go out a fucking window. She puts little Jamie on her back. She goes on the roof, and then, like I told you, like I said, you guys, you kind of you jump into the real world with this scene. So I guess they just keep butcher knives upstairs, maybe like old knives they decide not to use in their kitchen no more. But Michael pulls out this big ass butcher knife out like out of a crate, like upstairs random, like this clean ass butcher knife. I'm like, oh, I love that scene. Like he just pulls it out, like, oh yeah, I'm about to. It's like it's little things like that that just makes you proud to be a Halloween fan, bro. Because it's not a dream. It's not a hallucination. It's actually real. It's actually history. It actually happened. It's actually cemented. It's actually there. You can go back and watch it right now. But when he pulls that knife out of that little crate, and it's like you can just see like the shine on that motherfucker, bro. And he just, oh my God. To this day, comment down below, you guys. We're finna go down a rabbit hole. You know, the rabbit holes on I Like Scary, man, are crazy. But I don't know if you guys remember. Do you guys remember how those Welcome to Haddonfield rabbit holes used to be? Like seriously, do you guys remember the Welcome to Haddonfield rabbit holes? I remember being so deep in Halloween talk with these episodes, bro. We used to have to legit take breathers, bro. Like I'll have to say it out loud, like, bro, we really were just in a fucking rabbit hole, like 20 feet deep. Like it was just mind blowing at a point. But here's something that's going to put us in a rabbit hole, you guys. Think about this. Have you ever thought, how the hell did Michael Myers got, look, listen to me. How the hell did Michael Myers get on that roof? Think about that. The rabbit hole has just been created. How the hell did Michael Myers get on that damn roof? If Jamie and Rachel climb out the window, she has Jamie on her back. She gets on the roof. How did he get up there? He came from the back of the damn house. You didn't climb up no gutter, Michael. I don't care. You did not climb up a fucking gutter, bro. It's like he just... Michael Myers, now this motherfucker's Peter Parker, bro. That, like, you guys ever thought about that? Like, out of all your times of watching Halloween 4, and this is something that's going to crack you guys up. How the fuck did he get up the wall? And then on top of that, when he got up the wall, did you guys see how Michael climbed on the roof? He did a little kid, a toddler ass, like, you know how a toddler is when they're trying to climb up something? Bro, he put his, go back and watch that scene, you guys. This man put his damn leg on the roof. Like he just dropped his leg on the roof. And he pulled himself up, bro. I swear to God, go back and watch that, please. You're gonna crack up. Like, it's the way he got on the roof. Like, bro, he literally like put a leg up and pulled himself, like kind of drug himself across the top of the roof. And then he got up. I just seen DJ on my phone when he said he put his whole damn stomach on the roof. Yes, bro. Yes, DJ, you said it perfectly. He put his whole fucking stomach on the roof. Like, it's one of those, like, after basketball practice, you, like, lay on your back on the gym floor, like, oh, fuck. Like, that's how that's how Michael was. Like, that doesn't defeat the fact that this motherfucker had an imaginary ladder and climbed on the roof. And meanwhile, it would have been, okay, I think it would have been better. I mean, it's just, it's Hollywood, it's filming, but if they would have made Michael just kind of come out the window behind them or something, but this motherfucker ended up on the other side of the roof. I guess he's the boogeyman. He just teleports. But it was when he gets in, I'm going to kind of get into the serious side, but think about that. Michael got on the roof. It was only one window up there. How the hell did he get up on the roof? But, oh my God, just thinking about that shit is comedy. Like, picture Michael shimmying up a gutter. Like, I gotta get these motherfuckers. Oh, I gotta go, bro. Or he's just like climbing up. Like, you know how sometimes you got like tight walls and houses where you can kind of put one leg on the side of the left and one leg on the right, kind of scooch up like this on some Spider-Man shit. Like I just picture Michael just doing that, like, and he pops the collar, like, fuck, man, that was hard, bro. But anyways, back to the just being serious. But think about that. Michael's on the roof and he takes like this deep breath, like, and he's walking. You can just see that Michael is really trying to kill these people, like Rachel and Jamie. You see him, and it was like, it's little things like that I noticed. He's on a slanted, the roof is slanted like this, bro. The roof is like a slide at this point. And I'm so happy that at least they did this. I'm not about to nitpick at Halloween 4 because it's one of my favorites, bro. There's nothing wrong with that movie. It's just, I guess they had to do that to make it happen. But the way he even walks down the roof was real. Like, if you see, he's like walking, like trying to stay balanced. Like, I swear, go check it out. He's holding a knife, but it's like he's trying to stay balanced with the other hand. Like, he's like using one foot. Like, it's almost like he's shimmying down the roof. Like, he's not trying to fall. That's what's so great about that scene. It's like he's like, I'm still coming. Like, hold up, wait. Like, I'm about to slice your ass. Like, because they could have simply made Michael walk like, you know, straight forward like how he does regularly. But no, they hadn't kind of slanted. He's like, hold up. And I love the scene where Rachel is like, Jamie, I'm going to lower you down. And she's like, no. She's like, I'm going to lower you down, Jamie. And she gets it. And she ties the string or the wire around Jamie. It's the wire. She ties the wire around Jamie, the cord or whatever. And she's like, I'm going to lower you down. And Danielle Harris is complaining like she's terrified. And she's like, well, try, damn it. And it's like, and when she says, well, try, damn it. Like, well, just try. Like, I know you're scared, but just try. Whoever told Rachel to say that on the script deserves something, because that little phrase, well, try, damn it, it just made you think like, damn, she was really scared as hell, bro. Like, she was really like, bro, you gotta try. Like, this motherfucker is like a couple steps away from us. Try, bro, please. And one thing I want to say is, you know, this is crazy. This is just crazy. This little whole scene was kind of weird because Rachel gets thrown off the fucking roof. Like, she literally gets thrown off the roof, bro. Like, you know, well, not thrown off the roof, but Michael's like cutting at her fingers on the gutter or whatever. And well, that's damn near thrown the way she fell. She is like she got thrown because she's like in the air. But that was just so intense, bro. Like, picture that. You have your hands in the gutters, bro. And you got Michael Myers with this big ass. I'm not going to say that this knife was a Lamson, because a Lamson is big as hell, bro. But that knife was big. But the way he's swiping, trying to take them fingers off, bro. And then she just lets go. How did she survive that? Rachel fell on her ass, bro. Like, on her back. She was laid out, bro. I never got, like, how Rachel survived that fall in Halloween 4. I'm just like, fuck. How did she survive that? Now, Jamie, that's different. She kind of fell. It was like a little nice gap, but, you know, she got right up. But Rachel fell off the fucking roof. That house was big as hell, bro. Like, I know, you know, in the world, people have survived some crazy shit, but to fall off that high-ass roof and survive and not have a broken leg or something, yeah. Millions, I can't wait for the interview. But yeah, it's going to be fun, man. And I had to have it on Welcome to Haddonfield, you guys. I cannot wait. Kirsten said, can't wait. Yes, Kirsten, this is going to be fun. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I get the... Yes, sir. Judith. It's going to be fun, man. Judith Myers. Had some hype for that. You guys should, man. We feel like we deserve this. Not even just me. We deserve this. We deserve this as a community, bro. Like, to talk to these awesome celebrities. And what's crazy is, you guys, Mario said, no, this channel will blow up. Congrats, Brandon. Thanks, Mario. You've been rocking out with me for a while, bro. I appreciate that. Seriously, man. We're just growing, and I'm here for it. Like I said, we're all at the end. We're all family, bro. It's not just me. We're all growing together, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the experience is crazy. Kirsten said so many interviews coming up. B is killing it. Yes, Kirsten. What's crazy is, so we have Michelle Dawson, Sandy Johnson, and we got Max from Scream 6, and I have someone else right now that I'm trying to figure things out with, man. I'm trying to trying to figure things out because this person, like I said, is busy. I'm trying to figure out stuff with their schedule. And I see why they're busy, though. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot going on, but they're real consistent. They just have some busy gaps in their day, and I'm not complaining. As long as this person, you know, is like, hey, and I'm going to tell you something. This person checked out the channel, and they want to come. It's just their schedule. So it's going to be fun. I got some stuff for you guys, bro. You gotta shoot for the stars, bro. Don't even trip, bro. Just know when I tell you I got an announcement, get ready. In 2018, when they showed Michael's feet up and his hand was blown off, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, DJ. That scene was crazy too. That's one of the good scenes. But that was like a little when the band kids are in the junkyard, and he's like, "What you trying to do?" And you know, guys, know what he says next with the drumstick is in his eye. And oh my God, he's you know, they say that he's dead. You know he's dead. And the fucking truck kicks up. Oh my God, and they're running like just scattering, like, oh my God, it's him, he's back. From the moment, look, I don't know what it was. Like, okay, that scene when he gets out the car, it was like, look, from the moment Corey Cunningham gets bullied, right? I mean, let's have a moment for my guy Corey, man, Rowan Campbell. You guys see the name, Corey Scaringham, man. Corey Scaringham. I rock out my guy every stream. I love, you know, Rowan Campbell, but when he gets bullied and you just feel for him, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I seriously don't know what it is, bro. Like, I understand why people don't like this character, but I just can't not love him, bro. Seriously, I just can't. Because it's like, from the moment you see him, he has his little glasses on. He looks like Arnie Cunningham, bro. If you guys love Christine, you know what I mean. You see the nerd in him. I'm going to just say it. You see the nerd in him. You see the hopelessness. You see the loneliness. You see him just trying, bro. Like, and I feel like, yes, I see why people hate him, but I enjoy him as a character. You know, would I would rather have more Michael than Corey? Hell yes. I'm sorry. Yes, I want more Michael. That's my guy. But I respect Corey, bro. Because, like, it's weird because anthology, the S keyword anthology. I know that was John Carpenter's original plan to do an anthology, bro. And, I mean, that's what they tried. They shot for the stars with that idea. You know, some love it, some hate it. Cool. I'm not going to come at nobody for that. But when he's on that bridge after having a time of his life with Allison, they're dancing. You know, he finally gets out. He finally gets to have fun with the girl that he likes. And this is when I start fucking with Corey, bro. When he gets his hand cut on that glass, and you know they push him against, and Lori's like, "Who's gonna do it?" And he gets the knife, he stabs it, cool. But when they're on this bridge, and he's like, "You got," basically talking to Terry about him having father problems, and they throw him over. And you know, I mean, the scene with him choking Corey, that was cool. You know, that was all right. I'm gonna be honest. But on from there, just seeing him elevate was cool. But back to the junkyard scene, that's why I have to kind of say that to you guys to show you why I love the junkyard scene. These motherfuckers were picking on him, bro. Like y'all just calling him, you know, a babysitter murderer, whatever you want to, or a kid murderer, or whatever. Y'all pick. I hate bullying, and I think that's why I feel like I like Corey. Because in real life, I really hate the bullying shit. But they bullied him, bro, and I felt for him. Like I was attached to the story in the theater with Corey, but in the back of my mind, I was seeking Michael. You know, it wasn't how. Okay, for example, it wasn't how when I went to go see Scream 6. Sidney Prescott's not there. I didn't. It was I was so into the story with Scream 6. I noticed that Sidney wasn't in there, but I didn't notice it. You know, they did a good job with Scream 6. But back over to Halloween Ends, when he pulls up the truck, and the other chick is on the side helping Margot. You know, after Corey cracks her ass with the truck, she's helping Margot. And the way that door opens, and you just see like the sleeve of Corey Cunningham, and he has the wrench in his hand, and it's like, dun, dun, and the music kicks up. Oh, bro, you couldn't tell me that didn't like feel like 78. You could not tell me that shot. Like, okay, we know that was Corey Cunningham. He had the ring on. That's how you noticed it. You could not tell me that shot did not remind you some way, shape, or form of 78. It just did, bro. I don't know. And at least in my world, it reminded me of 78. I'm sorry. It just did. It was the way, because you know what I'm saying? I think that it was like more of that the frame, because you know in 78, remember that shot when they're looking at, when he's looking at Lester, or not looking at Lester, Lester comes and barks at Michael, and Michael's looking at Annie in the window. It was like one of those shots where you only see the hand and you only see the coveralls, and I'm like, oh shit. And I felt like you knew at this point, because you knew Corey didn't have the mask on that film at that point. We didn't know Corey. We just knew he had the scarecrow on, right? He was rocking his scarecrow. But I knew something was up in this scene because they didn't show his face. I'm like, oh, he has the mask on. This motherfucker has the cover. You know what I'm saying? It was like he had the coveralls on. That's why I knew that something was up. He had the fucking coveralls on, bro. I'm like, he has the mask on. This boy got the whole Michael get. And I knew because, you know, with the trailer and everything, we knew that eventually Corey was going to have the mask on. But in the theaters, we didn't see it yet. You know, we didn't see it. So I'm like, oh, this is it. This is the reveal. That was like his entrance. And they played the perfect theme, bro. It was the junkyard theme. And then Ron comes out. Terry has the rifle. And he's like, I got you, freak. Bro. And if you pay it, I know the shot is far when Ron is like on the ground checking the Margot out. I know the shot is like real far, as far back. But bro, when he gets the mask and he puts it on, it's like, I know it's not no Michael. But it still gave me chills. Because I feel like, look, believe it or not in the chat, Corey was us on like a obsession level. That's what I mean. If I could compare us to someone, we are Corey Cunningham. Seriously, like we are, because especially for, like, you know, some people in this chat right now might not care about Halloween that much. You guys just like it. You know, I'm talking about the people that love it, that fan out, that goes crazy, that defend it to the end of the earth. We are Corey Cunningham, bro. Like, it's, you know, if you want to be technical or funny or some shit, we all wanted to try on a Michael mask and all that shit. We're not Michael Myers at the end of the day, but I'm just fucking around. But when he puts the mask on and Ron looks up at him, he's like, Corey? Oh my God. And then Terry shoot that whole, like, segment was just insane. Buddy, you just killed an innocent person trying to take out, I don't know, just trying to take out fucking Corey. And it was like, man, did y'all see that? Like, am I tripping? Listen to me, please, please. Everybody drop what you're doing right now, please. Then we're going to move on to the next best moment. Look, did y'all notice that when Corey was behind Ron, right? When he's behind Ron, did you all notice, like, this motherfucker, like, transported? Like, when you see Ron and he's falling back with the bullet hole in his head, we didn't see this motherfucker. We did not see Corey Cunningham go left. We didn't see Corey Cunningham go right. Where the hell? Like, come on, bro. I'm serious. He did this shit twice in the movie. I know I'm not tripping, bro. He did it twice. Look, this was one of the times when Ron, you know, got killed. You didn't see this motherfucker go left. You didn't see this motherfucker go right. You just see Ron fall and Corey's no longer there. That was one time. The other time is when Lori sees Corey outside where the bushes are. And she goes outside to check, bro. She's standing out on the front porch. She's looking like, okay, where's motherfuckers at? And then at the end of that little scene, he's like, is Allison here? And she turns, this motherfucker, I didn't see him come from behind the house. I didn't see him come from right there in the street. It was like this motherfucker was dropping out the sky at some point. Like, That right there, I didn't understand. Like, seriously, I didn't understand. I'm just being honest. He was just appearing, bro. Like, I'll see if it was like, okay, like he's in her head, like similar to that scene where Lori's like hitting the wall. She has the chair and she's like hitting it, and you know, that's okay, I see that. But Byron said, cause you get Ron Campbell on the channel. We shall see. We shall see. All I can say, man, we shall see. Hey, Brooke had guessed one of my guests. She had guessed Michelle Dawson. Brooke was like, hey, is it the nurse? I don't know how she guessed that shit, but she guessed it. Let me see. I get into the chat. I feel like it might be Cameron. Wait, what might be Cameron when bricks move? Let me see. All right, Joseph, man, have a great night. Appreciate you rocking out with us, Joseph. Good night, man. Appreciate you. He caught up. Crystal said, when Michael kills Mikey in Halloween 5, it kind of underrated because Mikey deserved it. He was such an ass to Tina. Michael messed up his beloved car too. Yes, Chris, I'm not gonna lie. That's another one that I didn't think of. So that is actually underrated, like she said. But Halloween 5, when he just throws that rake on his face, oh my god! And then you know they had that replicating the Halloween ends too. The car getting jacked up and everything getting scratched up. But look, I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I was younger watching AMC Fear Fest, watching Halloween, and you know Halloween. Hey, they used to, man, you guys remember that? They used to burn Halloween 5 out. Like I feel like out of all the Halloweens, bro, when it came to like rotation, man, they didn't rotate shit on Halloween 5. Like I remember, I'll go outside, play some basketball, do something, come back in. They're like, bro, I remember one time, I bullshit you not. Listen, y'all. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Literally. If I'm lying, I'm dying. You know how AMC Fear Fest is. They used to have like a whole Michael Myers day. You know, sometimes they'll do it on Halloween. For sure, they'll play Michael Myers on Halloween, like Halloween on Halloween all fucking day. Bro, I remember one time, I'll never forget, I was watching AMC Fear Fest, and they had played, it was a weird rotation. It was like, you know, we used to have a guy on the radio, he'll be like, and next we have Michael Myers taking on his victims in Halloween 6. You know, and I remember, bro, I was watching, it was Halloween 2. I remember it was Halloween 2, bro. And you know how it's supposed to go. Halloween 2, then afterwards you'll see Halloween 3. And or sometimes they'll throw 4 behind it. Bro, I remember, I'm like, okay, I want to watch 3. Because, you know, like I said, 3 grew on me. I was not a fan when I first seen 3. It was no Michael Myers in there. And I was just like, no, I just didn't like it. It was no Michael in it. It was no Michael. I didn't enjoy it. But now I actually am a fan of Season of the Witch. I just did not enjoy it for what it was. But now I enjoy it. Tom Atkins killed it. But pushing forward, I'm like, okay, we about to get some Halloween 3. I get to finally lock in and watch it. You know, I don't watch it too much through the year. But this was the only film that my grandmother didn't have on VHS. And the reason she didn't have it on VHS was because of it not having Michael Myers in it. You know, she didn't care for it. But I'm like, ooh, Halloween 3. I look on the fucking guide. Halloween 5 came on. Look, listen to me. Halloween 5 came on. And then afterwards, Halloween 4 came on. And then afterwards, guess what came on, you guys? Guess what came on after that? Can you guess what came on after that? And the reason I only remember this time, because I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Guess what came on after that, you guys? So it was Halloween. Look, it was Halloween 2. It was Halloween 3, Season of the Witch 5. And guess what? Guess what came on after that? Halloween fucking 5. I swear to God, Halloween 5 came on right after that. I don't know what it was. I guess the guy who runs AMC, bro, he just used to, I don't know, man. I guess he used to love Halloween 5, bro. Daniels, I'm going to get lemonade. I'll be right back. Hey, some lemonade sounds great right now. Million said, let's get it. Ends the masterpiece. Okay, for our next crazy scene I'm going to go to is Ends. It's actually Ends. Now, you guys might not like this. You just might not. I love the scene. Now, this is more of a Lori scene for me. When she's going through it, her and Allison have the argument, and this is leading to the final act. And she, the pumpkin is going on, and this is just me being a Laurie Strode fan. She knows obviously that Corey is coming, and I remember in theaters, I knew she wasn't going to do that to herself, but the way she played that shit out in that scene, she shot the pumpkin. It was all on the walls, and you see Corey open the door. The way she shoots him and he falls, Lori was in the clouds. She was 20 feet tall in that scene, bro. And the shit she was saying to Corey, like, you really thought, I'll kill myself? Or she, and she's just talking, she's like, I've tried to, she's just talking shit while he's on the floor bleeding, bro. Like, she's like, I've tried to basically just like, figure this out and just come to a stop of it, but you don't want to listen and everything. And she just saying shit. And he's like literally bleeding. And he's laughing. He's like, bro, that whole scene, like, it's not one of the best, moments, like one of the biggest, best moments. It was more of like just liking that scene. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when this motherfucker shoves that blade in his neck in the theater, it was so many oohs. Like, I swear, I'll never forget. And Terry was there. It was so many oohs, bro. Like, I'm like, listen to me. I just knew that Corey Cunningham was going to be a character that comes through in the future. He's gone, right? They're saying he's dead. Michael snaps his neck. He stabs himself. And then, Lord, that whole scene, bro, made me just so tense. Because it puts all pressure on Lori. Because Allison was on her way home. And Allison's going to hop on her grandmother like, what the fuck you're doing to Corey? You're Corey. I'm like, and then, look, Laurie Strode grabs the knife out of Corey's neck. Handprints. And to make it worse, Allison opens the damn door and she has the knife. Oh my God, that whole scene was just like, I don't even know what to call that scene. It was too much, but I enjoyed it. But it was like too freaking much. It was too much. Million said the writer was bullied by band kids in real life. He probably waited his whole life to put I heard that. I actually heard that. The writer was bullied by band kids in real life. I don't know where I heard that at, Million, but I actually heard that. Maybe it was it an interview or something? I heard that before, though. I don't know where I heard that at. Let's see. Byron said, Corey Cunningham had some good kills in the film. I love the DJ kill in Halloween. Bro, Kim said the whole junkyard scene for me. Yes, I love the junkyard scene. But to touch on what Byron said, I love that DJ kill in Halloween Ends too. The reason I loved it was because DJ Willie the Kid, man, he was talking too much shit, bro. And he's just like, just talking through this radio. And, the boogeyman he comes out on Halloween. Bro. And when she goes, when Annie goes behind a bush and she's like, hey, jerk. And she's like, Lori, dear, somebody's here. You want to take you out tonight. Bro, that whole scene was creepy as hell because Michael got the hell up through. He was right there. And Lori was like, I seen him. He was right there. And he was gone like in the wind. It was like, this motherfucker's 1 minute he's there, 1 minute he's not there. Like 78, you can go, I'm not going to lie, we're not going to be able to say every good moment of 78 because it's so many. I'm just pick out some good ones. That's a good one. I love the Bob kill. That scene when Michael just pops out, he's like, all right, come on, tired of playing. And then fucking Michael pops out with the stiff arm and he fucking pins him on the wall and he does that. And what's crazy is John Carpenter said that he didn't even tell Nick Castle to do the head tilt. He did it on his own. That head tilt when he's looking, like it's like he's admiring his work. Bro, Nick Castle brought that to the character. And I feel like, yeah, that's a crazy ass scene, man. That scene is just crazy. Along with the Bob kill. I Also, I like the scene where Michael, like Million touched on earlier, that's one of my favorite scenes in 78. My favorite scene in 78 is when Michael is going across the street to get Lori, you know, the keys. You guys know that's one of my, you know, she's trying to get the keys. And man, I cannot get enough of that scene though. I think that was Million who said that, was like, how did she not be able to get the keys out? Her parents were super tight or something like that. I think you said, Million. Maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, when she's like trying to get the keys, and Michael, you can see him going in and out the street light, the wind is blowing, and she's like, Tommy, open up, it's me. Like, that whole scene is crazy. Let me see one that's, man, 78, the whole fucking movie's iconic. Like, it's kind of pointless to kind of keep bringing that up, but I love that scene though, when, you know, Michael stabs her in the arm, she falls over the banister. And Michael, and it's like, dun, 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 dun. And Michael's walking. You see his legs paddling down the stairs, and he busts through the door. That whole little scene. Matter of fact, look right here. This scene right here, bro. Literally, when he busts through the door, and Lori busts the window, she sticks the rake right there. She jets. Gotta love that scene. That scene right there is just crazy. It's crazy. I love when she stabs him with the knitting needle, and he like fucking try to plunge, bro. Hey, bro, look, you guys. Imagine if Michael would have connected that Lamson stab, that fucking deep ass jerk of a stab. Like, man, it would have been over for Lori. He missed it, but it would have been over. You guys, we got 56 likes. If you haven't, definitely smash the like button. You guys, definitely smash the like button. This has been an amazing stream. It's been super fun. Let me see. I like the scene when Michael gets unmasked. Tony Moran, you know, when Lori pulls the mask off and you see the reveal of Michael. That was a cool scene. But that, oh yeah, see, man, so hard. The scene also with she's in the closet and she gets the hanger to defend herself, and Michael's busting down the layers of the closet. She pokes him in the eye, and she's like leaning. I love that scene where she's leaning like on the frame of the door, and she's just like just fuck. This has been a long night, and then you think it's over, and Michael sits up like he's in a coffin, like the Undertaker, and it's like, darn. He's just like walking behind her, like slow, like, I know you're not going nowhere, so I'm gonna just kick your ass. Like, that right there was just crazy. But we all love the scene when Loomis comes in. He shoots him. Michael falls off the balcony. He has that famous leg bend. And Loomis walks up. And bro, that's another thing I want to point out. Like I said, we got so many episodes of Welcome to Haddonfield. You got to worry about it, guys. We're gonna talk more about all this. But when he shoots Michael off the balcony, it's the little click for me at the end, bro. When he's shooting him, like, bah, 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 right? And then he just clicks it one more time. It's like, bro, he let that shit rip, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to kill your ass, bro. I'm not even playing. Like, and he's just like, all right, I'm empty. And it's so crazy. Like, soon as he walks out, it's this little look that Loomis he shows on the screen. Okay, because he looks off the balcony, it's no one there, and then he like looks off into the town of Haddonfield, like over the balcony. He's like, I knew it. It was that's the look that Loomis gave off. It was more of that look like, I fucking knew it. He's gone. And then the music kicks up like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, that's when you know Michael, he's something different. He's something different. Remember what Ghostface said? When Ghostface like, hey Gail, I'm something different. Michael's something different, bro. That motherfucker got up off some bullets in him. So, yep. Michael with the sheet was super scary. Crystal said the head scene is absolutely iconic. Yes, I agree. 2018 locations was that's a lot of people kind of came across it from that. Joy said, I came to your channel on your first video horror collection tour. I think it was I remember you had a couple of posters and stuff. You were starting out, and man, your collection has grew. Yup. Yeah, you've been rocking out for man, bro, years, Joy. You've been rocking out for years, bro. You've been here, like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Um, Danielle said, I debated on getting that bobblehead of Michael in the ghost sheet, but I'm not sure. Go for it. You can't ask me nothing like that, Danielle, because I'll collect all the Michael Myers things. I say go for it. Michael escaping the asylum was scary. Yeah, that was scary. Motherfucker jumped on a car. That was crazy. What's up, Sal? And welcome, man. Nothing too much. We were just in this rabbit hole with Halloween. Kind of touched on 78, you guys. Man, Lori looking at him outside the window, the sheets blowing. But to kind of put something else in here that I enjoyed was Halloween 5. We kind of did a lot from every movie for real. We didn't only one I feel like we didn't touch on for was Halloween 2, but we can get some, it's pretty much like blood tears scenes and stuff, but I want to plug this one in. And yes, this is from Halloween 5. I love this scene where like look, it might not be, I'm not gonna say this is one of the best scene moments, but this is like a personal thing from Halloween 5 that I enjoyed. When the cop is upstairs with Jamie Lloyd and she's like brushing her hair. She's like brushing her hair like Judith Myers. She's brushing her hair or whatever. And the cop's trying to make Jamie feel comfortable. And he's like, right? And then Loomis comes in the room. And Michael has arrived to the house. They're like, bro, fuck this, we need backup. The cop's like, fuck this, we need backup. Bro, when Loomis takes that fucking walkie-talkie and smash it up against the wall, and he's like, bro, what the hell are you doing? He said, Michael Myers is outside. I'm like, oh yeah, this motherfucker Loomis is crazy. And I think that's why I love Loomis. That's why I said I think that's why I love Loomis, because he was unsettling also. Like it's like he was obsessed with Michael also. He was kind of, sometimes you thought like, damn, is he the doctor on the side helping Michael or something like that? But I love that scene of Halloween 5. Now, something else you guys might hate me for this is Rob Zombie's 2007 Halloween. A scene that I did like in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007 was when Tyler Mane actually escaped Smith's Grove, and he comes back to where he planted his mask in the floor, and he's like breaking the wood on the floor, and he gets the knife and he stabs him in the wood, big ass knife, and he gets the mask, he dusts it off, and he puts the mask on, and you just see him rise up, 7-foot Michael. I'm like, fuck. That's one of the good scenes in 2007. I like that scene. I definitely enjoyed it. The Danny Trejo scene. He said, I was good to you, Mikey. Bro, oh my God. That scene was like, seeing that in the theaters when he's drowning him made me feel like I was losing my breath. Like he's drowning Danny Trejo. Like, it's like, what? How many times did he dip him? Like 6 times? Like, I want to know how Danny Trejo, pretty much just like kind of split up those scenes to help him breathe. But like just seeing the blood going to the water, he's drowning. He's like, Mikey! Like he just like really fucking drowning, bro, at this point. And then even after all that drowning and Michael just throws him on the floor, he grabs the TV and he's like, Michael drops that muff. It's some good scenes in 2007. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch. And then, Michael gets the knife and stabs him in the stall. Gotta love that scene. The final act is cool with Scout Taylor Compton. I like that scene where Michael has the 2x4. He's smashing the ceiling, like going crazy. She falls out, her mouth busted. She has a 357. Tackles her ass. I'm like, damn, Michael ran? Okay. But, Russell said, remember when Michael Myers hands the same patient butcher knife when he's telling the story of Michael Myers' epic scene? Yes, I love that scene too. When he hands him the knife, he said, Michael Myers, 1978. Da-da-da-da. That's a good scene too. He's like, now he's back. And he starts, the music kicks up, he walks down the hall. Gotta love that scene. Yes, Russell, that's a good one. Y'all love Resurrection. Hey, Michael, come see me. Hey, Michael, come and see me. He said, what? And motherfucker did some karate, bro. He did some Bruce Lee shit, bro. And he kicks Michael. I cannot, bro. And he kicks Michael out the window, guys. Like, I mean, as much as Resurrection is just a comedy to me. I mean, I put up with it because I love Halloween, but I feel like you gotta go in and watch a Resurrection like a comedy, bro. But it does have some cool scenes that I like that, growing up watching. I like when Michael, the guy in the kitchen, he has the salt and pepper, and Michael was ducking the knives, and he got the POV. That's a good shot too. Resurrection was more. It was for his time, bro. It was for his time. Crystal said, Lums absolutely lost his mind on Halloween 5. He was so aggressive with the kid. Jamie too, like, damn, bro, calm down. Like, yeah, Chris, that is true. I Halloween comics, bro. Yeah, bro, that would be cool. Because like I said, Halloween, yeah, I like that idea, Joy, the Halloween comics. Because the books actually have a lot of detail. I got the whole trilogy of books. I got to get the 78 book, but yeah, I definitely agree that Halloween comics would be cool to kind of go through with you guys, because it's a lot of theories out there for the Halloween comics. That's a good idea, Joy. Chunky said, hi, everyone. What's up, Chunky? Imagine the fear on people's faces on Haddonfield on October 31st. It would send chills to my body. Hell yeah, I'll be terrified. Boy, Michael could possibly be out there. I would love to go on Halloween. I would love to go chill on go to South Pasadena and kind of see how it is on Halloween night. So we kind of touched on some 2007. And we just touched on some Halloween 5. Michael cracking his ass with the 2x4. Man, I hated the way Rachel died. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, 2. Halloween 2. I actually enjoyed, and like I said, you guys, we still have a lot left out, bro. Serious. Oh, kills. What the fuck am I doing? Come on. We got kills in 2. We can still pin some, man. I'm kind of rock out for a little too bit longer. But Halloween 2, I love the scene where, of course, Laurie becomes James Bond and she shoots Michael in both fucking eyes. She was this girl was just in high school. When did she ever go to the gun range? When did Mr. Strode take her to the Rambo gun range and she shoots a whole ass 357 in both Michael's eyes and he's bleeding and he's swiping? I mean, as much as that scene when Laurie actually shoots doesn't make sense, it is one of the best scenes because we get blood tears, Michael. And he's swiping with the scalpel. Man, I would have hated to be in that damn room, boy, because you got a blind Michael Myers trying to take you out. He can't see shit. I love the scene also when Laurie is crawling in Halloween 2. She's crawling on the ground and everything. And you gotta love the nurse kill when Michael picks her up with the scalpel. But I'm not gonna lie, I like Dick Warlock, but man, mine are, Nick Castle and James Jude. James Jude's my number 1, Michael. But you can definitely tell, like, that wasn't Nick Castle in my opinion. Like, I mean, of course, because of the mask, Dick Warlock had a wider face. It kind of reshaped the mask, but it was, I think, Dick Warlock, he moved more like Halloween 3, actually, like a robot. I feel like Nick Castle was a little looser, but he was still stiff. He was more Undertaker-like. Nick Castle was like more Undertaker-like, and Dick Warlock was more robotic, but you gotta love, you want mustard on your sandwich? Gotta love that. I mean, it's little stuff too that's iconic in Halloween, best moments that we always gonna remember. You gotta love when Michael's on fire. That is one of the craziest scenes to see, that Michael Myers is walking through a whole fucking pit of flames and he just drops. He's like, it's time. Like, oh yeah, you gotta love that scene. I shot him 6 times. I shot him in the heart. He's not human. He's not. Man, I fucking love that scene because it's explaining Michael. God damn, I had a damn fucking tongue twister, but it's explaining Michael and what he's about and who he is. Because in my world, it's like, I'm up for you to get. Well, people say it's 6, some people say it's 7 times. Whatever you think is, people say it's 7. I mean, technically it is 7, but you say it's 6. I'm rocking my guy Donald, but I shot him 6 times. I shot him in the heart. That whole segment just saying, like, I shot him in the heart. It's telling us, like, this motherfucker is not human. He says it clear as day. He's not human. He's not human. And it's like, it's scary. You got somebody on the streets, and then they kind of pan off to the shot where Michael is walking. He's walking past kids and shit. And it's like, and speaking of a scene, I'm going to go back to 2018. I love the scene where Michael is actually, he comes back to Haddonfield. I love that scene. That's one of the scenes that gave me chills in the theaters when the kid bumps into him in the replicating Halloween 2. And Michael looks like over. He's not even looking at them. Did you ever peep that? Like when the kid bumps into them, Michael actually he looks forward. He's like, you kids were too short for me. And this motherfucker walks down this like he's in the entrance for a WWE match. And it's like, and he gets the hammer. He kind of turns. It's like, I'm home. And he just killed. I love it. It's like it was literally the night he came home. Like that night he really came home. Halloween, trick-or-treating, back and forth, leaves blowing. I love that scene in 2018. Seriously, it was a great scene. There's another scene that I liked in 2018. Man, 2018 is my second favorite, so it's like, I was gonna say Michael Myers wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but no, she asking her when he's sweet. Hey, Russ, who's funny is it? He said Michael wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but no, she's asking Harold, and he fell asleep. Harold, you oh, yeah, bro, that's comedy. But yeah, Halloween 2018 was another scene that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed Dr. Sartain's death. It was a scene that I like in 2018. I enjoyed the scene where Michael there upstairs. It's Laurie and Michael, and he's behind a mannequin. That shows you that Michael's very smart. He plotted himself behind mannequins. Laurie's looking for him with this big ass shotgun. He knows that Laurie's not fucking around. She blew his digits off. So he goes upstairs. And look, think, bro. Jason and all them, they would have just, bro. Jason would have stood upstairs in a clear day. I don't see Jason popping out like an old Michael shit behind no mannequin, bro. But when he pops out, he moves the mannequin, he grabs her. I'm like, that's scary as hell. Like, picture is, because it was in that whole scene, it was quiet. It was like quiet as hell. And she has the shotgun. Michael moves the mannequin, and she bites his finger. He throws her off the roof. It kind of replicates 78. And it's crazy. He just looks like, damn, this looks familiar. I love that scene. It's a great scene, man. They fought like brother and sister, bro. And we see Kim say, y'all, I've got to go to bed, work in the morning. Awesome stream, Brent, as always. Hope you all have a great night. Tomorrow's my birthday. Good night, everyone. Wow. First off, good night. Have a great night. And have a good night rest. Have a great day at work. And she also said her birthday is tomorrow. So I want to say this right now. Happy birthday, Kim. Happy birthday, you guys. Help me wish our great friend Kim a happy birthday. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Rock you a Michael Myers shirt. Show everyone that you're a Michael fan. Loud and proud. Kim, seriously though, enjoy your birthday. We appreciate you. And enjoy it. Good night. We appreciate you rocking out with us. So yeah, so going over to kills. Now, kills is pretty much you cannot the flashback scene is off the chain. I remember being in theaters, and this is going to be the last couple things I say, and we're going to have to end off, you guys. But kills is going to be the last one I touch on best moment wise. And like I said, if you guys want a part 2 in the chat, because I don't think we touched on even close to as many best moments. We kind of just had fun. We touched on pretty much a lot. But if you guys want a part 2 to this in the future on Welcome to Haddonfield, let me know in the chat. We can get that done. But so we kind of pushed forward with kills. From the moment, I was in theaters and I saw someone running, I was like, who the fuck is this they're running? It said Haddonfield 1978. I'm like, bro, this is a flashback. This is the flashback, because I knew it was going to be a flashback. We all knew when we were speculating with kills and everything, but you got teenager Hawkins, whatever you want to say, younger Hawkins, running with the gun on his hip, and he gets there. He's like, Michael, I said stop. And the way Michael turns through this fucking alley, 78. And I always say this, man, it's so fucking crazy to think that Michael Myers, this is right after he gets shot 6 times. This is literally after Loomis shoots him on the porch. This is a continuance. And this is what makes the scene so scary to me. When he, okay, look, when he fucking left that, we were like, where did Michael go? Where did he go after Loomis shot him 6 times? 6 times, right? Bro, it's crazy because you look over, Mike only went a few blocks over, like, and then he goes back in that fucking area. I'm like, oh yeah, this showed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I love that scene, bro, because it showed you that Michael is absolutely batshit crazy. He got shot 6 times and spent the streets. Like, hey, I'm coming right back. I'm going back home. He got shot 6 times. He went back home. The night he came home, that just showed you that was a clue right there telling us like it wasn't about Lori for real. Because think about it. He didn't go back and try to mess with Lori. He kind of just went off and went back home. That showed you right there. Like the night he came, he wanted to go and he went home and Hawkins and his partners happened to be there. He popped out. He took him out. Danielle said I will be hopping on myself, work in the morning. Have a good night, everyone. Stay scary. Definitely, Danielle. Have a great night. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Get some rest. We appreciate you. And stay scary, Danielle. We appreciate you. So, also, the flashback scene, and then we gotta talk about the firefighter scene. Damn, kills is like that scene, bro. How he hid in the gun shed from 2018, and that's another thing. I remember leaving the theater in 2018, thinking like, how the fuck is Michael going to get out this burning basement? I knew he would have got out, but I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be that. But the same thing that Lori thought that was going to save her was that gun shed, getting all those rifles and shit out. It actually, it was a curse for real because it saved him. This motherfucker pulled the shed up, and the firefighter is right there. He's like, oh shit. Bro, that whole scene when Michael's hitting with the Halligan tool, he busts the visor on it, and the brains are coming out. I'm like, this is brutal. That whole scene is just it's one of my high-ranked best scenes in the franchise. When he walks through the fire, the frame of the door. And fun fact, James Jude Courtney actually did that with his eyes closed. He counted his steps. He held his breath, which was dangerous as hell. He risked his life for this film. And that's crazy. You close your eyes in the house and you got to burn in with fire retardant gel soaked on your coveralls. That's some scary shit. But when he's hitting them with the Halligan, like, bro, that whole POV when he walks up and he kind of has the Halligan tool and he walks up to the first guy and he sticks it in like 3D down there and he goes in his visor and he roofs one of their ass. The brain splat over the screen. Him struggling with the saw. Fucking crazy. It just shows you, bro. It just shows you Michael. He was angry. You couldn't see it, like you couldn't hear it. But he doesn't speak, but he definitely showed your ass. I'm pissed. Y'all try to kill me, bro. That's the vibes I got. Y'all try to kill me, okay. Y'all, you got it, okay. That's the vibes I got, bro. Okay, we're talking best scenes. I can't name good ones. I'm saying that was one of the best scenes in the franchise. Another scene that I enjoyed was definitely the ending when. I'm gonna put this all in one scene, and after that we can end it off, you guys. This is all in one scene. From the moment where they go in the house after Lonnie gets killed, when Allison sees Cameron dies, and he's just fucking ragdolling Cameron, and he looks at him, he snaps his neck, and Allison's like, no, and she's like, no, she's like, stop, and he snaps her neck like, oh, you think I'm gonna stop, and you just had me locked in the basement, like, girl. He snaps the neck, he proceeds, and he goes up to Allison, she's like, do it. Karen pitchforks him in the back. From this moment where she takes this fucking mask off, bro, oh my God, when she was like, it's Halloween night, you're in your sister's bedroom, can you feel it? Oh my! I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I got the chills. And out of the whole trilogy, bro, I'm gonna say it. Out of the whole trilogy, I ain't get more bone chilling feels than this scene right here. And this is a perfect way to end off the fucking stream. Yes, I'm saying it. Out of the whole trilogy, 2018 kills and ends. That whole scene, bro, when from the moment she starts up that little talk where she's like, Halloween night, can you feel it? The moment the fucking keys on that note start playing, it's like, and he walks off the porch. You got James Drew Cordy naked face. That whole scene till the fucking credits, bone chilling, bro. I remember after Kills came out, bro. I watched that scene like 50 times, no lie, 50. Replay. It was just so good, bro. Like he's walking through that alley, and you can see, and that's the way James Jude is gliding through the fucking neighborhood, like. Bro, this motherfucker's walking with no mask on. That's what made it scary. And he had the knife in his hand. And he's like, he stopped everything. The whole world stopped for Michael. He's like, bro, you got my fucking mask. Like, come over here. Like, that's the vibes I got. Like, you really just took my mask off. Because the thing is, before that, you know, him and Lindsay were battling in Wallace Park. And she's trying to take it off. And he pushed her like, bro, move. She didn't get it off, but she almost had. He kind of seen his beard like a stubble. But he pulled it back down. Karen got that motherfucker off, so he was like, fuck. That's the vibes I got. And this was the moment right here. This was the moment that just OD'd on chills. This motherfucker standing in the middle of the street. He's surrounded by like 20 people deep. They got bowls. They got bats, poles, guns, knives, hammers. The motherfucker had an iron. Shout out Iron Lady, man. She had a fucking iron. She was ready to burn his ass. And she was going to iron the wrinkles out of my coveralls. Just go iron the fucking wrinkles out his coveralls, y'all. Just go, like she had an iron, that motherfucker wasn't even plugged up, so she didn't iron. No, that iron's cold as hell. That iron was cold as hell. But man, from the moment, you know, Sheriff Brackett comes up to him, he's like, hello, Michael. It's Halloween. Everyone's entitled to one good scare. If someone would have told me to prepare for this, like that whole scene, my hands were sweaty. Like I was so nervous, bro. I wish I could have recorded like my beats per minute, like my heart beats per minute. Someone had a camera. I just wish I could just go back on that memory so bad, because I remember being in the theater with a full house. The whole theater was sold out, bro. Great theater, comfortable seats with the wife chilling. Man, bro, when that motherfucker picked that mask up, bro, I swear it was so, yes, bro, that's probably like top 3 scenes in the franchise. Like, bro, it's probably top 3 in the franchise. When he picked the fucking mask up and he puts it on, oh my God. It was like, that whole scene spoke words, bro. That shit spoke volumes, bro. Because it was like, he was like, fuck you. Fuck you, because you motherfuckers got me fucked up. Like, that's the vibe I got. Like, y'all got polls and shit. They really thought that he was going to back down. That's the thing. And this was something new. This was something different from what we know, you guys. Like, sit here and think about it with me. We've never in life seen Michael do anything like this. This motherfucker took out a football team, literally, by himself. Like, we literally saying Michael go hands up with a group, bro. Like, when you think about that shit is crazy. Like, before Kills came out, if somebody would have told me that, like, hey, bro, you about to go in a theater and see Michael go hands up with somebody with a butcher knife, that's crazy. Like, somebody would have told me, like, you finna go in the theaters and see Michael fucking with a butcher knife going at about 20 people. I would have been like, you lie. You're lying, bro. Like, what 11 saying Stranger Things? Friends don't lie. Like, I would have like, friends don't lie, bro. Like, man, this he really ain't. The thing is, when he puts the mask on, and Karen's like, you see Karen take like a deep breath. She's like, this motherfucker's going through with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I got. Judy Greer was like, damn, this motherfucker's going through with it. I thought he was going to back down and walk off. Then he pulls the knife out. He walks up to the first dude. The first dude tries to bust a shot. I'll never forget. He does some John Wick shit, like move his arm and slice it, bro. And dude's shit was hanging. I'm like, oh my fuck, he's really going at these motherfuckers. Like, And he's like literally like, it's so weird because I'm so used to Michael getting straight to the point and being basic and not being stuck in a scene where he's boxed in. He was blocking. Bro, if you look, Michael Myers was blocking on some UFC shit. Like, they're trying to hit him with poles. He's using his forearm, moving like, for example, I saw someone try to hit him with a pole, bro. They hit him right here, but he cut him at the bottom. Like, I'm like, what? How did y'all do that? How did y'all choreograph that? Like, David Gordon Green, fucking James Jude Corden, like, some Mortal Kombat shit. Like, he's like, boom, cut the fucking waist, dude, and then, of course, the guy got lucky, shoots him all up close, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, fuck. And this is the scene where I found out that I was weird. I know it's the last thing I'm gonna say. This is the scene I found that I was weird. I'm in the theaters, motherfuckers are clapping. They're like, yeah, kill that motherfucker, kill him, kill him, kill him. And then I remember hearing somebody behind me like, bro, she got a knife. Why she didn't get the gun to shoot him in the head? And they're like, oh, she just stabbed him. She just stabbed him. So Karen stabs him in the back. Fucking Sheriff Brackett comes up with the gun. I'm like, please, bro, this is crazy. Like, I'm really tripping, bro. I remember just being at there. I'm like, Monica, like, telling the wife, like, bro, like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, nah, this Michael, bro. He ain't going for that. This Michael Myers, bro. He ain't going for that shit, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying in my head, like, he ain't going for that. As soon as I say that, bro, come on, why am I doubting this man? As soon as I say that, Michael takes that fucking knife out his back, slices the throat. I'm like, ball game's over. I don't know how he finna get out this shit, but he about to get out of it. I didn't think he was gonna go batshit crazy, John Wick. Maybe I thought he was gonna slice the motherfucker and walk off, not run. See that? I don't know what I was thinking because I'm like, he's definitely not about to run off. But maybe they would have ran off after he killed Brackett. But he slices the neck. It's over. It was slow motion ballerina dancing Michael. That motherfucker was slicing people up, carving them like turkeys, boy. Bodies dropping. Boy, that is one of the top scenes in the Halloween franchise. And I'll go to the grave with that, seriously. For sure. Kind of about to wind down here, guys, and wrap up. I'm saying, let's all salute the real hero of Halloween. Go, go, Iron Lady. That's right. Chris said, why was I upset that the group of people were attacking Michael, though? Not me rooting for the killer. Hey, I just told you, Crystal, I'm right there with you. That's when I found out, like, bro, we're just diehard fans, Crystal, at the end of the day. We're weird, and it's okay. You know, whatever, you know, at the end of the day, that's what we love. Michael Myers, that's who we go to see. That's who we're a fan of, Halloween. That's like our Superman, our Batman, you know, our Spider-Man. I know it sounds weird, but that's who that's our guy. That's Michael. I know he's the villain, but we want to see him have fun on the screen too. So we kind of just thought that he was going to die to the point. I'm like, damn, bro. If we felt bad for him, because I feel like in that scene you kind of saw the human in Michael. Like, he's getting his ass kicked. He's struggling for the knife. Like, he's shaking and shit. I'm like, bro, they're really kicking his ass, bro. Like, they fucking him up. He's shaking. I'm like, so I'm right there with you, Crystal, 100%. Like, that's how I felt in the theater. I'm like, fuck. After that said, nearly wiped out the whole town. He did. He wiped out the whole town, and today he did. DJ said everybody was like, no, you go. Yeah, I would have liked that too. Like, you go first, shit. You go first. I ain't got time for that shit. You go first. I ain't getting sliced up. And he was looking. I'm like, oh, he's looking at. I would have been like, oh, bro, Michael looking at you. He looking at you, bro. I would have been like, nah, he looking at you, bro. He ain't looking at me. Like when Michael did that little, the payback kicks. I'm like, bro, he looking at you. He's finna kill your ass for real. He's finna kill you, bro. He got the knife and shit. You know what I would have did? That same alley, that same alley he walked through. You know what I did? I would have ran across the street like, hey, Allison, bro, go help your mama. I gotta go home. Go help your mama, Allison. She right there on I think it's 22nd Street. Like, dead serious. I think it's 22nd Street. I would have been like, hey, she right there. Go help her, bro. That boy Michael on some bullshit. He trying to fight. He is trying to. I would have ran, bro. I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up. That's Michael Myers, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's 50 of us. He wants to fight. He obviously has confidence that he can kill us. So, peace out. What that dude just said on the super chat? Fuck this shit. I'm out. So, Adam said, we're all weird, right along with you, Brandon. Michael Myers forever. That's right, man. We're all, bro, that's the community, man. We all love Michael. Chunky said, okay, falling asleep, much love. Good night, Chunky. I'm glad you rocked out with us. I'm actually about to wrap up, so no worries. Definitely, Million. Welcome to Haddonfields and Scary at Nights are always the best streams. Yes. Gotta love Welcome to Haddonfields and Scary at Nights. I had to, bro. I had to bring it back. You guys wanted this. You guys got it back. And you know, it's here to stay. Like I said, man, the amount of messages I got from you guys were insane. It was insane. Like, and I'm about to wrap up, you guys. I just want to say, like, they were insane. Like, I remember when I kind of took a break because, you know, Ends was, everyone, after Ends came out, everyone was like, fuck, what's going on? Like, it was just stuck. You know, we had time to think on the movie and everything, but I'm telling y'all, I don't know if someone in the chat, I don't know if some of you guys in the chat plan to do this, like, bro, just hit Brandon up every day, and maybe he'll bring it back. I was dead ass think that, because it was that to that point. I'm talking filter messages. It was, if it wasn't like my first words I seen on my DMs, like bring Welcome to Haddonfield back, it was, hey, did you see this picture? Oh yeah. Are you bringing Welcome to Haddonfield back? Like right after someone sends a picture or tag me or something. Like, I'm like, damn, I really want this podcast back, bro. Like, I look, I did not know that you guys liked it. I knew you loved it like that, but I didn't know, bro. I swear, I'm like, it was fun and it was just a lot, and I'm just like, damn, the love behind this. I have to bring it back. So it's back, man. Like I said, we got more Halloween content coming. More Halloween Horror Nights coming. Got some Halloween Horror Nights videos planned. I'm actually going to Orlando next week. Can't wait. They got the Spooky Empire convention going on. I'm going to be able to meet Millie Bobby Brown, 11, my favorite, out of Stranger Things. Also, we got the Into the Fog Halloween Horror Nights podcast, which is super fun. I was just talking to the wife about that. We're going to be planning one soon. Monday nights, we do Halloween Horror Nights podcast. So we got some cool stuff that we're going to be doing. And yeah, you guys, seriously, tonight's been so fun, so freaking fun. It's been a great time. We got knee deep in some Halloween talk, covered a lot. All the energy was on point tonight. Fun in the chat. And yeah, I appreciate you guys so freaking much. Seriously. Crystal says, super fun. Glad I got to meet you all. Hope I can have an catch an HHN live soon. Definitely. We got some HHN lives coming soon into the podcast, Crystal. And like I said, Crystal, welcome to our Like Scary family. We appreciate you. Glad to call you our friend, and hopefully we see you on some more streams, Crystal. And it's always fun, so appreciate it. Russell saying that's awesome, Brandon. Hell yeah, Russell. Major streamers always. Million, I said can't wait. I know you can't wait. Million, I love Halloween. Yes, sir. But fortunately, you guys. Oh, hold up. One more. I see my guy Adam. Whether we're in Haddonfield, Hawkins, or Scary Night, we're a horror family. Have a great night, y'all. Great stream. Yes, man. Sound at Michael Myers for life. Mario, great stream. Hell yeah. I love you guys, man. Seriously, I love all my supporters and just the I Like Scary family in general. But man, I love what Adam said also, man. No matter what the stream is, we're all family. Thanks, MJ. I appreciate it. And on that note, I want you guys to watch horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you guys. Peace. Until next time, guys. Be safe.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.